Hi, my name is Allan. I'm a freshman, and this year I took a class called Life Design. It's not like my other classes. In my other classes, you sit at a desk, take notes, and memorize information for a test. But Life Design is different. It's about trying things you've thought about doing but didn't have enough courage or time to actually do. To be honest, at the start of the year, I didn't care much for it. I thought it sounded random, and I treated it more like an off block or a period where I could just be on my phone and do nothing. However, as we got to the middle of the year, I realized that if I had to do this class, I actually had to put in more effort or my grade would drop. The first idea I came up with was to record a 2 minute video every single day, talking about my life and how my day went. For the first 2 weeks, it was actually kind of fun. I felt like a vlogger and it was easy to stay motivated. But then it started to feel like a chore. I began repeating myself. I would sit down and record and realize I was saying the exact same things I said the day before. Eventually, I went to Mr. Daly for advice. He told me I needed to find a way to make my videos more interesting. But honestly, I felt stuck. I couldn't figure out how to make my videos look fun. Because I was bored and tired of it, I started skipping days. I would tell myself I'll just do it later or I'll record twice tomorrow. Obviously, those days started to stack up and I didn't want to do them anymore. That was my first project and it was a failure. So I quit the idea completely. For my second project, I wanted to do something more creative and something that actually sounded fun. I had a meeting with Mr. Daly and I told him I wanted to start a cookie business. This idea felt more exciting. For the first few weeks, I was actually doing well. I set up an Instagram account and made a website using Google Sites. I also spent weekends baking at home. At that point, it felt like things were actually going somewhere. But after about 3 months, I got stuck again. I sold some cookies, but mostly to my friends who were just trying to support me. I wanted to take it further and actually make real sales. So I went out into town and asked local coffee shops if they would be interested in selling my cookies. I sent emails and tried to pitch my idea, but the answer was always no, or I just never got a response at all. Getting rejected over and over didn't feel great. With critique night and exhibition night coming up, I started to panic. I had no new sales or partnerships, and nothing really different from what I had already shown before. All I ended up bringing was a piece of paper, which was exactly what Mr. Daly didn't want to see at critique night. I found my I found myself sitting in another meeting with Mr. Daly. Feeling like a failure, he started asking me questions about my life outside of school and what I like to do in my free time, trying to help me come up with a better idea. Eventually, he asked me what my plans were after high school. I told him I wanted to go into trades. When he asked which one, I said I wanted to be a plumber. That's when he told me that maybe my project should just be about plumbing. He made me realize that I was trying to be a vlogger or run a business when I already knew what I was trying to what I was trying to be. After that, I started researching plumbing, learning about trades. I learned all about it and what it takes to get into that field. For exhibition night, that's what I presented, along with how I failed my other projects and what I learned from them. Now that we're nearing the end of the year, I realized that even though my first two projects didn't work out, I still gained something from them. I learned a lot about myself, especially I struggle with being consistent and that I tend to quit when things become repetitive or difficult. At first, I saw that as just failure, but now I see it as something I can improve on. Life design taught me that failing is actually part of the process of succeeding. You try something, you mess up, and then you learn from it. Even though I didn't succeed with my vlogs or my cookie business, those experiences showed me what I need to fix moving forward. They also showed me that not every idea is meant to work out, and that's okay. Sometimes you need to go through the wrong ideas to find the right one. Looking back, the most important thing I gained from this class wasn't any specific project, but the mindset it helped me build. I started the year not caring at all and just trying to pass time. But now I actually understand myself better. I know that if I want to succeed in something, especially something like plumbing, I need to stay consistent even when it gets boring or repetitive. Going forward, I want to apply what I've learned, whether it's learning a trade, working a job, or trying something new. I don't want to quit the second it gets hard. I want to push through that part because that's where real improvement happens. I also want to get better at staying disciplined and finishing what I start, even when I lose motivation. This class showed me that success isn't about everything going perfectly the first time. It's about being able to adjust, learn, and keep going even after things don't work out. I didn't just learn how to try new things, I learned how to deal with failure and use it to improve. That's something I will I will know will help me not just in school, but in my future career and in life in general. Thank you.